the European market is a most lucrative export market that the Kenyan smallholder has traditionally targeted. The Horticulture and Food Security Program has been empowering Kenyan farmer groups contracted to grow horticulture for the export market in partnership with local exporters contracted by European markets. Keeping to certified minimum residue levels for crops grown in the tropics remains a daunting challenge.
Maximum residue levels is the key challenge. A number of producers, especially smallholder farmers, use pesticides which are not allowed as per the European Union regulations. The other challenge has been on safety because other than the pesticides, there is the biological load, there is the microbial load, and also heavy metals, which as a result of the water that is used for irrigation at times.
A strict certification regimen is in place. Not all is lost, however. Currently, the program is working with 2 local exporters in an outgrow arrangement that has proved successful over time, Wamu Investments and Hillside Green Growers and Exporters.
We support these 2 companies to be able to work with the smallholder farmer groups so that they can be able to get nice training, because we support the extension services through the agronomists. We also supported these companies to have seed, good seed that they needed. We also supported these companies to work with the smallholder farmers to construct the collection centers and the grading sheds for their produce. So the farmers also own the grading sheds now.
Farmer organization and training is a first line of action in the engagement.
Europe takes one of the finest crop in terms of quality, presentation. The consumer is very keen on how the standards of even growing it all the way to the rural areas. And so it caused us to begin to look at backward integration. How then do we satisfy our farmers, our customers' need? And therefore we want to engage with contract farming as a model that we have consistently worked with, and it has succeeded.
The outgrower model works pretty well, but it's very, very complicated because it requires a lot of training to the outgrowers. And one of the challenges is to make sure that they are very well trained on food safety issues, environmental issues, hygiene, and food handling. So they have to achieve the global GAP standards.
The training has enabled the farmers get the necessary certification to produce for the EU market.
First of all, you have to make sure that they have the facilities. They have the grading sheds, they have the chemical stores, the fertilizer stores, and personal protective equipment, which are kept in separate rooms and kept at a key and a lock so that that place is safe for food.
So as part of this project for premium markets, we are keen to support 2 types of certification, a global GAP certification and also fair trade certification. Some groups are under the process of preparing for the audit for certification, and some groups have already been certified, global GAP certified, and so they'll continue to engage in this market.
All our groups, the farmers have received their dues and received them on time. Most of the farmers groups we've worked with have global GAP certified facilities.
In Kinangop County, the program has established demonstration farms where the outgrower farmers receive the necessary training in greenhouse production and pesticide use. Certified seeds and use of greenhouses is a new practice that the Dutch government is spearheading through the local SMEs.
We have been donated with a greenhouse, and the products are very good compared to the one with the open air, and the expenses are very low because we have only sprayed just only 2 times.
The park houses too are subject to a strict certification audit.
In our park house here in Nairobi, we have also to be accredited. We are accredited with the ISO 22000, British Retail Consortium, that is BRC. We are also on fair trade, and we ascribe to all other standards which are required by the market, including the ethical trade.
Despite all the care, the exporters experience hitches which they have been able to overcome.
We had an interception in 2012. Ordinarily, what would happen, there is a traceability mechanism that takes effect as soon as there is an interception. And therefore, the crop is traced all the way down to the farmer.
The smallholders are enjoying the relative advantage of producing for the export market.
Ukiuza kwa local markets wananunua 80 shillings na hiyo pesa naipata siku hiyo, na sina mpango wa hiyo pesa sababu kutumia unatumia tu inaisha kwa siku moja, lakini ile awamu unajua unaipata mwisho wa mwezi na unapata ikiwa huge money.
Safeguarding the farmers' effort remains the issue of concern for the program.
We will continue to work with farmer groups to try to make them look beyond some export crops, but making sure that by working together they can effectively target the market, so that they're not victims of market forces, but they're players on the markets. Players who are able to decide which inputs are right for themselves and which markets are good for them to earn a living.